You're doing everything right. You wake up early, you read the books, you show up, you grind, and somehow you're still not where you thought you'd be by now. And the answer everyone gives you is more hustle, more discipline, another 5 a.m. alarm. That advice is incomplete because it treats a psychology problem like a scheduling problem. What's actually holding you back are 5 specific pitfalls, and they're rooted in identity, not effort. 2 of them connect directly to something we call the 6-year identity reset, which we'll get into. Fix these 5 things and your whole trajectory shifts, not just one habit on one Tuesday. Here's the first one. A lot of the goals you're chasing were never yours to begin with. They got handed to you by your parents, by what your industry expects, by whatever version of success shows up on your feed every morning. So you end up investing years into an identity you didn't actually choose. And that's expensive, because identity is the one thing you can't get a refund on. This is why so much laziness isn't laziness at all. It's burnout from working toward a life that was never designed by you in the first place. The fix is a blunt audit. Would you still want this goal if literally nobody ever saw you achieve it? If the answer's no, that goal's borrowed. And even when the goal is genuinely yours, most people still find a way to quietly sabotage it without realizing they're doing it. That sabotage has a name, and it's identity homeostasis. Your brain treats your current self-concept like a thermostat setting, and it will pull you back toward that setting even when you consciously want to change. Because change reads as a threat to something stable, your neural pathways have spent years reinforcing the familiar version of you. So new behavior gets treated like an intruder and gets pushed back out automatically. This is exactly why willpower keeps losing. You're not fighting laziness. You're fighting a wiring system built to protect who you already are. The fix isn't a dramatic overhaul. It's small identity-congruent actions that don't trip the alarm. But this resistance gets a lot worse when everything around you, every room, every person, keeps reminding you who you used to be. That's where strategic disappearance comes in. And it means stepping back deliberately from the social circles, the feeds, the environments that keep anchoring your old identity in place. This connects to the 6-year time frame we build everything around. Because real transformation needs sustained distance, not a weekend detox where you delete an app for 48 hours and call it growth. As long as you stay visible to the same old cues, the same group chat, the same scroll, you'll keep getting triggered back into old patterns, even with the best intentions. The fix is a real reduction, not elimination, just a deliberate cut in your exposure to whatever keeps rewarding the old version of you. Even once you've created that distance, though, most people still don't know what to cut from their own daily effort. That's strategic subtraction, and it's the opposite instinct of what most advice tells you. Success usually needs you to remove commitments, not stack on more tactics, more apps, more morning routines borrowed from someone else's life. An overloaded calendar full of productivity hacks isn't proof of effort. It's often a mask for the fact that you haven't gotten clear on what actually matters. And every extra active goal you're juggling adds to decision fatigue. So your brain burns energy choosing instead of doing. The fix here is one anti-goal a month. One specific thing you eliminate before you're allowed to add anything new. But even once your plate is lighter, most people are still measuring their progress against the wrong clock entirely. That wrong clock is short-term thinking, judging your life monthly when real change was always going to take years. That mismatch creates false failure signals, so people quit right before the compounding would have shown up. Because a 6-year arc doesn't announce itself in week 3. Real transformation moves quietly under the surface, invisible from one week to the next, which is exactly why it gets mistaken for nothing happening at all. The fix is tracking identity level shifts instead. The decisions you're making differently, the boundaries you didn't used to hold, the standards you didn't used to have. The full identity reset system breaks down exactly how to track that properly, instead of guessing. So none of these 5 reasons were ever about effort. They were about identity and about the timeline you're measuring yourself against. Real transformation is a reset, not a faster version of the same hustle you've already burned out on twice. If you want the complete breakdown of all 5 reasons with the fix framework laid out step by step, you can get instant access right now, links below, along with the productivity tool we actually use to track identity level shifts week to week. Pick one thing from this list today, something to cut, not add. and give it 7 days before you decide it didn't work.